Well, they say that change is the only constant. And I think it's pretty easy to figure that out and get used to it. But we can't predict the future. We don't know what's going to happen. And change is pretty slow moving. It can be abrupt, but for the most part, it's this gradual thing that happens over time. Right in front of you, but without you even noticing. Sometimes it's you that changes, and everyone around you stays the same. But that still don't make it any less weird. Sometimes your buddy gets a mullet, or someone else starts snowboarding, or an ex-girlfriend decides to get married. You don't really care that much, but it's still kind of weird. Sometimes it's just in somebody's face. Maybe you haven't seen your uncle in a while, and then when he walks in the door, you think, man, he looks old. The face is a crazy place, and time is not linear. You could see the same person every day for years and not see the change. But then a few months go by, and you see him, and something just looks different. Your mind paints a picture of that person's face, and sometimes reality don't deliver. I'm sure that happens with me too, though. If I meet up with somebody I hadn't seen in a while, and they're like, God damn, this boy looks old. And there's different tiers in all these relationships. Family members, or your friends, or your work colleagues, or people you went to high school with, or your children. The one with the kids is tough. Sometimes things are really good and you don't even know it. And then over the course of a school year, or the course of a summer, or even just a week, everything can change. They get a new t-shirt, they get a new pair of pants, they start hanging out with some new boy, or maybe their girlfriend breaks up with them, or maybe they get a cell phone and they finally start talking to people. They learn how to bake cookies, they start playing a sport, or quit playing a sport. Life is wild. It's just full of all these changes. And I don't know what's easier, trying to hold on to the ones that are happening that you enjoy, or trying to get out of the ones that suck really bad. But I know if you just wait long enough, it's gonna change. It's a weird thing about nostalgia. You can't spend too much time remembering and longing for the past. Then you're gonna miss out on what's happening right now. But it is a sad, sad realization when you think that everything is so terrible and you get a few years out and you're like, you know what? It was pretty good. I got divorced, and I moved into a duplex, and I had one bedroom, and then my 3 children shared the other one. And all I could think about every single day was how bad I needed to get out of that situation, how I needed to find a place for them, and then everything was going to be okay. Just find a house, buy a house, we'll have space, we'll have a backyard, we'll do all these things. And I thought about that every day for 3 years, instead of just enjoying what was going on. And you get a little further out and you see how much everything has changed, and you realize that was it, man. There are these pockets in your life where you're with a certain person and you just kind of take it for granted that that's how it's going to be. You can get mixed up in worrying about the future. You can get mixed up in trying so hard to envision what you think you need, you don't realize maybe you already got it. But I think change mostly has to be a good thing, right? Is there anything you want to stay the same all the time? I mean, I guess maybe the sun and the moon. Those could probably stay the same for a long time. That's okay with me. But everything else, it's got to keep moving. That's got to be what makes every single moment so special. That's got to be the thing that you appreciate. Because you know you can't hold on to it. You know it's going to change. It's just so weird to think about. You haven't seen somebody in a long time, and then you see them and you realize, I don't know anything about this person. They don't know anything about me. Enough time has gone by, and I have seen them so infrequently, I'm not the same person. And I wonder about that too. Like, would I, as 41-year-old Cody Maxwell, be able to hang out with 19-year-old Cody Maxwell? Would I like that guy? Would I want to hang out with him? Would we have anything in common? Maybe a couple things, but for the most part, I don't know that guy. And when I run into somebody I haven't seen in a while, I'm happy to see him and I want to talk to him and I want to hear how they're doing. But it's so obvious how much distance can be between two people. You could be best friends in the world with somebody. If you're in 8th grade and your best friend and you're just hanging out every day, riding bicycles, going to the movies, doing all kinds of cool stuff. And then that friend gets a girlfriend and then you don't see him anymore. even that little schism in the relationship and just maybe not hanging out with them for a couple of weeks, that can create so much change. You don't know the person. But think about if 1, 2, 3, 5, 10 years go by. People grow apart. People grow apart when they live with each other. So I guess all you can say is that change is going to keep on coming. It's going to keep happening every single day. And all those people you love are going to keep changing. And you might as well get on board because you can't stop it. And the crazy thing is, I love change. I guess I just feel like I want to have control over those things that do change. And the ones you can't control are the ones that hurt the most. And sometimes the harder you squeeze it, the faster it pulls away. What do you think?